Los Angeles Chargers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Southern California. Pulls it in at the 13, and he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA. Keenan Allen, 70 yards. And the Chargers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at the 33-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 3 yards remain for second down. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. On play action, Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. Shoves him aside. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. In motion, the tight end. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Running on first down, Eckler finding space at the 40. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Oh, he's He's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now left side on the swing pass. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. I think we were sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Here's Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Micah Parsons, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, They're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Maher is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Up the middle with Eckler. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. Following the interception, here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. It's caught. Tolbert. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41. And that's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team? In today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A first down throw for Prescott. Left side to Lamb. On the move past the 40. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. It's Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You're getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your note.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. That's caught, and he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. From the shotgun, here's Herbert looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they left the pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there.
Yeah, I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott to throw it. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Again to Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. We'll get this up to about the 44. Prescott off play action. Looking deep for Elliott. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
On third down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. They'll send the tight end in motion. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
On the counter, Elliott. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. An extra quarterback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw, Prescott. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
Charles, I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Here's Here's Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Got him in, complete. This is Richard Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And he spikes it here with 35 seconds left. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Herbert to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. And this kick is not gonna get there. It's short and no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he's across for the late touchdown.